YouTube tribe, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sunshine, and here on this lovely, beautiful, growing channel I like to make tarot picker cards and talk about spirituality. This video we are talking about the month of January 2022. Wow, that's so exciting. We have 4 piles here to start off the year. Let's go. If any of this resonates with you, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment down below. And let's go to the pile selection. All right, and now I just want you all to take a nice big deep breath in and breathe out, and go follow your intuition, what you believe or what is calling to you by the message. We have here, this is pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So whatever message resonates with you the most, click on that pile. Timestamps will be down below in the description and in the comment section. Thank you, and I will see you in your pile. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your January 2022 general reading. So if you picked pile number 1, you have connected with energy flows where my intention goes. What I'm receiving from this, the message I'm receiving with this card, is simply stating that you're manifesting something and to follow your gut feeling and to trust the process. That's the biggest thing I can get out of that. All right, and today I'm starting off a little bit different. I'm gonna start with 2 oracle cards, and we got seduction and potions and spells. So right off the bat for this month, I can see you guys are definitely manifesting something. You guys are working your energy and fulfilling something that you want to do. With seduction, it says, hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon the heaving chest. Give in to the alluring grip if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. And with potions and spells, it says a pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. So that one is calling upon like energies to help you manifest. And with seduction, I see that you're gonna have an easier time manifesting this month. So let's start off with the tarot cards. This time we have 4 tarot cards. We have the Lover's card, the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, for some of you guys, it's telling me that you are working at a relationship or manifesting a relationship with someone, or you're manifesting the true love. I'm also seeing that there could be like a lack of communication, or it might start off with you working towards a goal, you aligning with your path, and figuring out what it is that you need to bring into fruition and taking a very logical approach to this. And there might be some doubt of what you are trying to manifest. For some of you it's love, for some of you it's work, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem new. It feels like you guys been working at it for a bit, but there might be some doubts. So what I see is to not walk away from this and to keep going, because this is not the end. This is just putting in the work for it. I feel like some of you are going to be more in your sexual goddess energy, seducing someone that you want, and putting more energy towards the things that it is that you want. For a lot of you guys, it's a grind month, like bad bitch energy. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You're working hard. Most of like you're focusing on what it is that you're trying to manifest and gain, and to not give up. Like there might be a moment where you want to step away, but like you're on the right track. Now we have some astrological cards, and we have Grand Trine, blessing. Whatever you're manifesting towards, you will be receiving that, and it's coming quick. You might be receiving a message stating that all your hard work is working. You may be receiving some type of praise or some good news towards that hard work that is going to make you feel like you shouldn't leave the goals that you are trying to attain. Then I have Saturn return, age. With Saturn return, I see that there are some challenges coming, maybe some blockages coming, and maybe that's why you may be feeling stuck. But with the Grand Trine, I'm seeing that there's going to be some type of movement, and even though you feel stuck or it may be challenging to continue to move forward, or find a detour out of whatever may be blocking you. Then we have the 9th house, faith. With this card, I'm seeing that you need to have faith in what you are trying to manifest. You guys literally picked energy flows where my intention goes. So to have faith and what it is that you're trying to manifest. Like, you're not, like, this is happening. You guys can feel it. So whatever doubt that someone else might be putting into you, don't even worry about it. It's a great month to manifest the things that you want, material-wise or love-wise. And then we have Aquarius, I know. And with Aquarius, I can see that some type of change is coming, some new reinvention is coming, innovation. Like, you have all this energy and you're being forced to be responsible, take a responsible outlook on it, and just, your path might not look like everybody else's path, but to continue to have faith and ride out the wave. This could be knowledge based. Some of you could be in school, maybe working towards school. But I really see that you guys are going to be stepping into a spirit, like stepping into your house of faith, stepping into that faith sense inwards and figuring out how you can attract this. It's like you guys have scripted, you guys have put the thought and you made the plan, and now you've been putting the work in. So just continue putting the work in and have effort into it. Now we got some numerology cards, and with the numerology cards, I set the intentions of the more energies of what may be coming for you in 2022, January 2022. We have time out. So with time out, I'm seeing that there is going to be some blockages happening that might step in, and you might just feel like this is not the time to continue to move forward, or this is not my path, but you put so much time and energy into it, and you can just feel it, that even though, like, you just might have to take a step back and reevaluate and reconfigure your plan and see, again, like I said with the detour, you would go into maps and see what other ways you can go to get around this. I feel like with timeout, you're gonna sit down and a new idea, perspective might just come through towards what you were trying to manifest. I also see with timeout to just take a step back and take some deep breaths and figure out and just be present. Like, maybe you're just going and you feel like you need to go with the pressure of like Saturn being there, or it's just all about work, that you just need to take a step back and think and just relax before you continue moving forward. And then we have self-love. So with self-love, I'm seeing that in January 2022, you will be taking some time out to give yourself some self-love, or to not forget to give yourself that rest that we all deserve. It's a necessity, it's not a luxury. So take some time to relax and get yourself rebalanced. You might be feeling some type of burnout in this month. So there has to be a balance in order for the universe to work its magic and co-create with you properly. And then we have synchronicity. Faith, synchronicity. With faith, synchronicity, and there's another one. You know, you're very aware, and things are just aligning for you. So when you feel called to take that time out, take the time out. When you feel called to continue working, make sure you continue to work. So now we're gonna see what's going on with your love life. I only have 2 cards, and we have here healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I'm sensing here for some of you guys who are trying to manifest that lover, that partnership, that in the month of January, that person may come, although you might know who this already is. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic lover, but I see here that I'm getting a clear message that for someone it's just work, 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 and not enough time for yourself or your family. That is a big message I'm receiving here. And for some of you, I know there is some trust issues. With the 8 of Cups in reverse, I can see that you don't want to let go of the past, and you don't want to accept the love that may be given to you, or forgive the person that might be offering you the love. But with this reading in January, I'm seeing that you are allowed to open your heart. It is safe, and when your heart is open, that's when you receive the most blessings, in my opinion. And for some of you, you might be meeting someone else, and it is time to put your guard down and accept this new person that is clearly in your path for a reason. And for some of you, it is time to get in touch with your family and just heal. When you heal yourself, you heal everybody's trauma in your family line, future and past. I know that's a lot of pressure to put on someone, but self-love is healing yourself and your lineage too. Before I continue, I would like to use some of my Astro dice. I just want to see what type of people in your love life that you could be attracting. So I have 3 dice, whatever, and I just want to see what kind of people you may be meeting in the month of November. Wow, I said that in December video too. The month of January, what people you may be meeting, and or just some confirmation on who this could be for, or what. So we got Pisces, and Gemini. It's interesting because we have Pisces, and Gemini, and we have the Lovers card. So this could be their sun, moon, and rising. They're both mutable signs. So yeah, I wanted to try something new. I got this new deck, so I wanted to share with you guys. And I want to see what you are currently manifesting for the month of January before we go into some guidance cards. So I'm just shuffling some cards real quick. And for my pile number 1s, connecting to my pile number 1s, their guides, their energy, their spirit, and what are they manifesting for January 2022. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. And then full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Okay, so with full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. I feel like, especially since the beginning of January, we are in Capricorn season. I feel like it is a good time to actually take a time out and set up those actual realistic plans to attain your goals. And with the full moon in Cancer, which actually is happening at the end of a Capricorn season, the 18th or something like that. Wow, that's insane that they're both they're on the axis. That's even some more synchronicities. But anyways, full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. For me, I'm picking up the energy for this reading to let your guard down and give yourself that, obviously, that self-love and treatment, that yes, you do deserve love, and yes, you do deserve to receive all that love that you want to give. I'm also seeing, because it's Capricorn and Cancer, the mother, the father energy, and healing family issues, that it is okay to talk to your family, and if they come to you and want to resolve things with you, I think it's okay to actually let your guard down, even if it's just a little bit for some of you guys, and actually just, you know, talk it out with them, and maybe try to see things in a more compassionate way for your, not only for yourself, but like I said, for the rest of your family. So I see like you guys are manifesting a new way of going about things, a new version of you. You're letting go of, you guys let go of things that were not stable and are now receiving things for the long haul. Especially with the Lover's card, this could be love related too. Now we have some more Moonology cards, but I said intentions of guidance, and we have a win-win outcome, full moon in Libra, and then you're very close to achieving your goal. So with a win-win outcome, it's forecast, full moon in Libra. I'm seeing that there is something that is being let go, whether it's relationships, maybe someone's winning custody. I don't know why I just got custody of someone. Whatever it is that you're banking on, if you're going to court or just having a conversation with someone else, this is going to be a good conversation. And then you're very close to achieving your goal. So it is affirming more that you are on the right path, and to continue going on and to not give up, even though I know you feel close to it, but don't give up. And then we have some more guidance cards, and we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Which is, I see this more as like the Tower card for this deck. I'm seeing that the fears is what you are clinging on to, but not only that, I did see earlier it could be trust issues that are holding you back, and doubt, self-doubt. And then we have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And again, this is just one of those things where I mentioned earlier where the best thing to do is to actually go inside and have faith and build that faith to better guide yourself and better have that strength and intuition to follow and be more either with compassionate with yourself or with others. The crumbling, for some of you, yeah, you might get that change, that swift change, but I'm feeling that your relationships the values of your relationships are changing, and you have now set new boundaries and new goals to attain and receive. And then all paths leads to home. For some of you guys, it's definitely going to be the vibe of, you know, reconciling with your family, with your old friends, old tribes. But also I see the time, like with time out and self-love, it is time to, you know, get out of that masculine energies and finally come in to your feminine energy, which is crazy because a lot of these cards represent the feminine energy. Like Capricorn is feminine, Cancer is feminine. I think Pisces might be feminine. I don't know, but my point is like there are a lot of signs and synchronicities saying that it's time to now focus more on inwards and like self-love rather than just like the material realm. Although you're going to continue doing those things, but it's more of the sense of balancing out. Like with Libra, full moon in Libra, there's going to be a sense of more balance, and it's more in your control rather than like out of control. Like, and here we have two self-care cards, and this is what your spirit guides think would be great for the month of January. And we have here pleasure, feminine energy, and watch a movie. So with pleasure, feminine, like This is a really great way to manifest, first of all. But lastly, it's good to just take a time out and not be here. Oh God. Mentally, emotionally, physically, just connect more with, turn your gaze within and self-love, literally self-love. I'm really seeing it's time to just connect with yourself a lot more. And then watch a movie. I think with like the Pisces and Gemini for the that came out, just enjoy some media, get lost in a fantasy realm, and just enjoy yourself. All right, guys, that's all I got for this pile. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below if anything resonated with you, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace, love, and sunlight. Hello, my pile number 2s, and welcome to your January 2022 pick a card reading. If you are here, you most likely chose pile number 2, or you vibed with the energy of the universe has your back. Now, if you have any doubt or you're taking risk, I can see here that the universe is just letting you know that it has your back and there's no need to fear and to trust your gut and intuition because you are being guided. So now I'm going to start with 2 oracle cards. We have All Hallows Eve and the Frog. I see here, and the Frog is a transformative time. I see that you are calling in the higher depths of yourself and maybe touching more into your spirituality and transforming into more of a compassionate person, a person that maybe be going through a rough time or patch, but is now calling on their higher self or anything higher, really, to bring them the peace and serendipity that they are looking for. Now we have some tarot cards, and for the month of January, we have the 3 of Wands. What is this? 2 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, and the 4 of Swords. So here with the 3 of Wands, I'm seeing some type of new voyage or journey you are now being led to. One where that feels turbulent and you kind of don't have much of a choice but to go with it. I feel like this is more of a spiritual transformation. Feeling like you're kind of tied down and stuck. But with this, in the month of January, this is a time for reflecting, sitting down, and seeing a new side of things. I feel like you are going to be put in situations where you can no longer move, but have to face them and see things from a different perspective. I see things coming to an end or a halt in the month of January. Although you are deciding whether to go or not, I can see that it's going to be a time of not peace, but making your own peace, a time of sitting and deciding what you find valuable, deciding on what you find worth going for. This is a very transformative month for you. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels a bit painful, but it's for a good cause. It is for your better, it is for the benefit. I just see like there's no chance and there's no point in fighting what is coming. And I see that you just need to sit down, right, maybe just and deal with it. Like there's anxiety, there's a move happening, like, or lack of movement, but there's a decision or choice of, I just feel like for some of you guys, someone's definitely moving in the month of January, and you don't have any choice but to deal with it. And I say, like, try to deal with it as poised and compassionate, and try to see the bigger picture rather than what's like directly going on in front of you. We got some astrological cards to give us more information. And speaking of information, the first card is Void, of course. moon missing, and with this I'm saying that you don't even have all the information yet, and that's probably why you feel so stuck and in a rut, needing to make a choice. It just feels very spiritual, and it's very beneficial for you, but you're not going to receive all the information, I don't think anyways, this month. I say that like the month of January is more of like sitting down and getting it together more than anything. But we also have the 6th house routine. So a new routine could be at play with this time that you're gonna be sitting here working on. There's a new perspective. With the 3 of Wands, you're moving from one thing into another. So maybe it's a new routine that has been lacking in your life that you have not been really working on. And this could be the reason why you feel stuck with lack of movement, because it's your routines that create the abundance you get in your life, in my opinion. It is the routine, the plan, the goals, but mainly the system that you have in place for yourself that is going to help you achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And in the month of January, you are going to sit your butt down and work on a routine that actually is viable and works for you. Then we have Mercury retrograde reinvention, which I think there is a retrograde at the end of the month of January, Mercury retrograde. So as I said before, as Mercury being the house ruler of the 6th house, I think a new focus on routine, like you are focusing on reinventing yourself, and with this takes time to sit down and actually put forth the effort and make it tangible by sitting down and making a feasible plan that's actually going to work or try to work. And then with Sagittarius IC, obviously you got to continue looking at the bigger picture. Even though you don't have the full picture, just remind yourself, like, you know, and like some of you just feel like, I don't know how to do this, how to accomplish it, I don't know how to do it, but just have faith and continue to go at this in a diplomatic sense. With Mercury retrograde, like revise the data you have collected, all the information that you've gotten up to this point, check it and go back to it and see how this could help you create maybe that new routine. And with the 6th house, it's more than routine. It could be your health, like maybe the lack of health is holding you back, and now you want to set forth, but you don't know where to start. Just start somewhere. Start 5 minutes a day. If it's your mental health, you know, it just takes 5 minutes each day to get it going. And I know some of you might be like, oh, well, just do it. Like it just comes down to just doing it and getting it done, and at least get it started. That's really what it comes down to. So with your numerology cards, we have music, relationship change, adventure, and karmic completion. Whew. So in January, music can be very beneficial for you, whether it's playing or listening to it. You could also get some messages, some ideas with it. With relationship change, I'm saying that for some of you guys, it could be a literal relationship with someone or someone else. Something's just dead. But I also feel like this is more of a interpersonal thing. With karmic completion, like something is ending, something's over. So I'm saying that there's going to be some type of movement, adventure, which we have Gemini, or we have like Mercury retrograde. So it might be a little bit wonky. We have the 6th house, which is ruled by Mercury, and then we have Sagittarius, which they're all very curious, adventurous archetypes. So something is like now out of your life, or it's going to be out of your life. And now it's like you just completed this cycle, and now you're just like, shit, where do I go from here? And I feel like that is what you were planning to go. You have cleared out the karma in that field, that energy, and now you are going from one thing to the next, and you just don't know how. And I'm seeing that your guides want you to take this approach as an adventure approach. It's supposed to be fun. Like you have the voyage. Well, I keep saying voyage, but I think it's probably because it has a little ship on it. So, but yeah, honestly, and it's a voyage. You're taking you're moving on, you're growing, there's expansion, you're going somewhere else with Sagittarius. Again, I feel like maybe some of you for the month of January might be even traveling across the country, across the world, I don't know, but there's some long-term travel. Be careful though, make sure that as you're traveling that everything's set, like you don't forget anything, you don't forget to sign anything. Just double check before you go anywhere. And then we have some love angel cards. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So if this is about someone else, whether leaving them or going, or maybe you guys are on a break, it is time to actually have that discussion and talk with each other. And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So now with this card, an adventure. I think it's time, like if you're getting into a relationship, to just keep it real from the start and just have fun with it. There's nothing to be like, there's no need to be so serious about it. If you already are in a relationship, there might be like a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to be said to put things to bed and maybe move on and just have a good time. Maybe there's some tension there, but it is time. The relationship change could just mean that you guys are actually just getting out of this karmic energy and are now moving forward and just having fun. The hard time is done, but like I said, there is some information missing. So I wanted to try something. I want to see what kind of things you'll be manifesting in the month of January. So I figured I could shuffle some cards and see what your guides have to say for you. And remember, nothing is set in stone, so if you don't like anything that I'm saying, change it. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Wow, okay. So full moon in Capricorn, it's time to sit down and look at things in the long term, which again, I feel like a lot of people are just feeling this energy of reevaluating things. But with full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Just, you feel like you're in this transitional phase. It's in between phase. And with this in between phase, it is time to sit down, release the things that are no longer going to serve you in a long-term sense, in a material sense, in the values and focus on the things that will. And then we have full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. And like I said earlier, I could definitely have sensed there was a lot of energy of just like tight energy, tight like tension, and I didn't feel very good at the beginning of the reading, but it's saying like, you know, when you have maybe this heart-to-heart conversation or this relationship change or whatever it is that, you know, you might be fearing or not wanting to deal with, take a step back and breathe through it. Just breathe through it to make the change, breathe through it to make the plan, breathe through it, just breathe. And now we have some more Moonology cards set with guidance. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Wow. And in full moon in Scorpio, I'm seeing it's time to release what no longer serves you. Like this is the ending for a lot, a transformative ending with relationship change, karmic change. The 6th house, like Sagittarius, like just the universe has your back while you're going through this very tumultuous, turbulent times of death and rebirth, with a lot of changes happening with your routine, with your love life, with your faith. Like something was missing, and like it's now you're going inwards and finding out what that thing is that was missing. And to me, it feels like a lot of joy and fun was missing, and now you're actually going to finally be focusing on that and working on that. And then we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo with the Virgo 6th house, Mercury retrograde. Like I feel like it is time to actually put those routines into work. It is time to give to others, to think more of others. What I'm really getting out of this though is it's time to really focus on what it is that you're trying to set forth. It is time to just give the time, put the effort in, rather than someone else doing it. I think it's time for you to make those plans. I think it's time for you to embrace the other person. I think it's time for you to take a hold of your life. And then we got two more cards, and we have here the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So yeah, so with the blue flame, I'm saying that you have been going through a transformation, but you have been awakening higher level of consciousness more than anything. And now you have this information, and then you went through all the BS, and now you have this. What are you gonna do to integrate the new version of you with the present version of you? Like, you have all this empty space because you released all this negativity, you did what you had to do, but now there's a new version of you ready to come out. What are you gonna do? What steps are you gonna take to make sure that those things are accomplished? And then we have Starseed, what lights you up? Okay, so you guys are definitely empaths. So this could have been a hard transformation. You guys might be used to it though, because you guys are always going through changes and feeling other people. So here, I feel like it's time to set boundaries and have more faith, because you are here to light up the world, and what the universe has your back, they're giving you everything that you need to do. So now you just have to take the first steps and get to it. And now we have 2 self-care cards. Yes, we have burning bowl ritual and deep breathing. It sounds like you need to reconnect with yourself spiritually. I think you already are. Integrated though, like be open about it. There's no need to be like closeted, if you will. Like the universe has your back, don't even be afraid. And then deep breathing, we have release through the tension, breathe through the tension. Burning ritual, there's the full moon in Capricorn. No, that just happened, but there's a full moon in Cancer happening, which is great to do a burning ritual that's coming up. I mean, to do the ritual on the full moon that is coming up. And what you do is that you write down everything you want to let go. You put the energy into that piece of paper, and then everything you want to like release, you write that shit down. And you put the energy as if you are releasing it, and then you put it in a safe bowl that can be inflamed. And you go outside or whatever, somewhere safe. You put it in there with the intention of I release it to the moon, whatever. And then you let it burn and you let it purify, and then take it in, take those deep breaths in, and let the new version of you be integrated. Although you are finding out who that new person is. So once you let go, I feel like maybe that's when it is a good time to maybe think out who this new person is and how you're gonna achieve this and keep it going. So yeah, if this resonated with you, please make sure to leave a like down below, maybe even a comment, because why not, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and sunlight. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your January 2022 general reading. Pile number 3, you chose the butterfly. I surrender to a power greater than me. And I am getting here. It is a time for the month of January. You are focusing more on your faith and something greater than you. I'm also saying that during those hard times where you can't control what's happening or what's going on, to surrender to a power that's greater than you, whether that's your higher self, God, source, goddess, spirit guides, ancestors, a plethora of beautiful beings. Just know that you're not alone, and they're there to help you, guide you. So now we got 2 oracle cards, and I want to start with, we have voices. With a tug at the gut feel, them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. So with voices, I'm hearing, I'm hearing voices. With voices, I'm saying that you are guided, as I mentioned. They are going to be communicating with you heavily in the month of January, and they want you to trust yourself, even if that's just the most of the extent. To trust your gut feeling, like to stop second guessing yourself and believe that this is where you need to be and you're on the right path from listening to yourself. And then we have third harvest, daughter of the woods, feel thy sacred swell With suppleness, taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. With third harvest, that is abundance, excuse me, written all over it. In January, it's gonna be an abundant month. As long as you continue to trust your intuition and listen to your guides, you will be receiving all that it is that you would like to be receiving and more. It's all the hard work and efforts you've been making, I can see here that it's going to be paying off this month. We got your tarot cards, and we have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So with the Knight of Wands, I'm seeing here that there will be some type of blockages in your way, but then we have the Six of Wands right next to it. The Six of Pentacles right next to it. So the blockages, it feels like those blockages are being removed, in the sense of you are removing them. I feel as though the burden of, like, the financial burden that you may have been feeling is now there's an abundance of choices, whether it's how you can create this, whether it's the difficulties is coming from the lack of faith and maybe some illusion, but we have the Sun card illuminating over it, giving its blessings, giving the light. And I'm seeing that some help is coming your way and you no longer have to do this on your own. I'm seeing that a lot of help may be on its way here. I feel like the help is coming from a place of a different realm. I really truly believe that it's more like your spirit guides are helping you through these tough times, and they're setting things up in the background to help you manifest or create what it is that you want to create in this world. So let's get some more information. I got some astrological cards. We have Capricorn, I use Gemini, I think, and the 8th house, ending and beginning. So with Capricorn, I'm seeing naturally there are views and values that are more grounded. And with Gemini, I think I'm seeing a transformation of the release of moving from something tangible to moving to something more idealistic. I hope that makes sense. It just seems very, very spiritual, and it's hard to say this to someone like a Capricorn that's very embedded into the tangible realm, and even the Geminis, who are very logical, very like data oriented. But I feel like there's something that is literally putting you in a spot where you have to confront this situation in yourself and resort back to something that is not physical. And I just want to see what we got going on here. We have Capricorn, Taurus, and Aquarius. That explains exactly how I'm taking this reading, okay? So with the Capricorn, it's very here, it's more about the long term. And the Taurus is like, I'm being confronted and I don't want to move. Like with the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, I just see that like this is a hard time. Like you don't want to go through this transition into it. There's a lot of resistance, but something's ending and it's pushing you into it. And with the Sun card here, it wants to remind you that this is for the highest good. Like the Sun card is always a good card, whether it's reversed or regular, to have in a reading, because it just illuminates and it shines and it gives that warmth to the reading. So although you might be feeling like cold, maybe you've been the one that's giving, and it's time to like come back into it. But it just feels very spiritual. There's an illusion of things, and I feel like for the Capricorn placements, they might see what I'm saying as more of an illusion, like not very grounded into reality. But I just feel like that's where the abundance is coming in. Well, it's more like the abundance of outside resources coming in, a lot of choices and options coming in. So let's get some more clarifiers. We have effort. So with the 9 of Wands, Capricorn, effort, like a lot of effort has been taken and to be taken in the month of January, excuse me. And then we have creativity, so Gemini. So now with this light, I feel like things are moving, and things might be challenging, and you might just like want to give up, but don't, because there's a lot of like blessings, hidden blessings on the way. And then we have leadership. So you may be the voice of others that depend on you, and that could be hectic sometimes. That could be like very hard to be the one that everyone else depends on, or someone else, maybe not from this realm, maybe guiding you or leading you. But a new creative endeavor or a creative outlook will be taking place. Something in a dream or something you didn't imagine, right? You couldn't imagine, because Capricorn, and like it's very grounded and like down to earth, and you're just having to see it from different perspectives and different ways. And through that, making the effort to change and see it from a different way and having it from a creative outlook, that's where the Sun card is going to beam over. And I think that's where the abundance is going to come from. Now for love, we have flirt and true love. I see completely unrelated, but I see that like in the love aspect, you know, you're just having a good time and enjoying life with this person. You could be in a relationship, or if not, you know, there's just like some lightheartedness to the person that you're with. Or if you're not in a relationship, there's going to be some flirtiness and someone that you may meet. And if you're not into relationships, there's no reason why you still can't flirt. Feels like you're definitely more oriented in the right now and not about love. Oh, before I continue on, I do want to see what you guys are manifesting with these new cards that I got. It is Moonology manifestation card. So let's see what you are manifesting for the month of January. Pile number 3. What are you manifesting? We got, ooh, new moon Libra. Know you are loved. Yes. So the new moon in Libra, I see a new opportunity for love relationships. So maybe you are manifesting love and you've just been feeling stuck behind. Maybe like love, what is love? Love is not real, it's unrealistic. It just takes up time and values and resources. But then the Sun's like, nah, chill. You gotta look at it from a different perspective. And it might feel like a deception. It might seem like it's too good to be true, but I feel like this is a new beginning in that aspect. So let's see, one more card. We have here full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Oh my god, and full moon in Aquarius, be real. Because the die. Anyways, in the full moon in Taurus, I'm seeing in the month of January, it's time to detoxify the way you eat, the things that you don't no longer serve you, the things that are no longer valuable to you. It's time to sit down and confront those things and get in your feels. Because if there's any Capricorns here, I know you don't want that, but it's more of like the luxury items, the money, the possessions. It's very Venusian for you. You're letting go of those values and bringing in, because there's a full moon in Taurus and then the new moon in Libra. So you're letting go of these habits or what just doesn't seem realistic or doable for you, but then you bring in new ones, like very Venusian things, which again, what's it called? Venus rules money relationships. So I can see that there is just, have faith in this, that this will work out. The changes you are doing, because you are like, it's happening, it's coming to fruition. it's unblocking you and now giving you more options, like many options. Maybe it's in the relationship realm. Like if this were a relationship reading, I could see that maybe you've been feeling stuck and lonely, and like you're always putting in all the effort and maybe being deceived, right? Or maybe there's a child involved, right? Whatever. But then you could also see it as like this energy is now going out the window, and now you have all these options because you detoxified and let go of those ugly, nasty habits. Maybe you're eating better, whatever. And now you're beautifying yourself, giving that self-care, whatever. And you're stepping into your power to take lead in the relationship and the flirting. You're taking the effort. You're being creative, you know? And you're just communicative, and you're just looking for something long-term, which is very feasible, and it's blessed by the sun. So if you are looking for a love relationship, if that's what you're manifesting, then yeah, I absolutely see this happening. But if you're not, you know, I still see that like the other Venusian aspects of it, that things are letting go and the effort you are making, it's time to come in. There's also the aspect of, you know, maybe there was the boohoo, I need help. And I know for if there is Capricorns, I know like a lot of people don't accept help, but I just see that there's plentiful help, and that you're no longer getting out, but you also need to put the effort in. Like it can't just be everyone else. You also need to put the effort in. Okay, and now we have some Moonology cards. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And then work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So with the full moon in Cancer, I'm seeing that something personal, something you might have started, something that was like family or mother or feminine related, is now being resolved. So like I said, it could have been your security, your finances, just stability in general. It's now like whatever it was holding you back, the blockages are now being released and it's being returned back. But now you need to open up and not be afraid of receiving. That's the message I got with that. Like, don't be afraid of receiving, because an abundance is coming, and it's a lot. Like, oh my God, is this real? This is too good to be true. A lot. Work through that. And now we have some other oracle cards. We have here activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So again, this has more with faith, intuition, trusting something higher than you for where you're being led, because this is a transformative time, and this is out of your comfort zone. And then we have just say yes. Yes, just say yes. So this opportunity, the abundance amount of opportunity that is happening to you, this love opportunity, this leadership opportunity for maybe some more money, more love, a creative project, whatever it is, just say yes. Like the month of November, oh my God, January, say yes. Like you got the benefic here of Libra. So say yes. You got the moon card, Cancer and moon, yeah, it is time to say yes. Like, don't be afraid. Whatever it is that you're going to be going through or have been going through for the month of January, it's time for you to say yes. Like, it's so worth it. You can see that it's so worth it. It is tapping into your childhood energy, childlike energy with the sun. So yeah, I say go for it. And now we have what your guide thinks how you should take some self-care this month. We have alone time, spend time with animals, and alone time or spend time with animals. With the Taurus energy and like the new moon energy, all that aside, like I'm really seeing spend some time alone to regenerate. This is the new person coming into your life. You guys might be spending so much time together that you might need some time alone. Somebody might be getting a new pet. I think with this energy, this could be a therapy pet, like an animal. Yeah, I don't know. This was rough at first, but I understand why it was rough, because there's trust issues. There's a bunch of abundance. Like, you guys put in the work and the universe is trying to give you, reciprocate it to you, but you cannot be scared. You have to be open to receiving and say yes. And that includes love, abundance, love, prosperity, wealth, just this new phase in your life. So good luck, everyone. If this resonated with you, please consider liking, leaving a comment, and subscribing for more videos like this. Thank you. Peace, love, and sunlight. Pile number 4. I wasn't gonna do a 4th pile, but I was called to. I even rolled the dice and I said yeah. So here we go. If you chose pile number 4, you're the extra pile that I didn't know I was gonna make until last second. And you chose joy is the ultimate creator. And with this, I'm seeing that, like, whatever it is that you're creating or manifesting, make sure it's coming from a place of joy. So now, I got 2 oracle cards. I want to start off with oracle cards. We got owl and apples. Holy shit. Owls and apples. So in the owl card, it says, behold, sight, O ancient ones, for there is a magic in the darkest of places, and one dares to open their eyes. If one dares to open their eyes. So with the owl card, I'm seeing to be wise, knowledgeable, observant. I see observant. And I think it's very crucial with the apples card, which says, to taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flames hide drowning waters. And this card to me represents someone that isn't very trustful, or like it's very deceiving. And I think in the month of January, you need to be cautious with the people that you are around, but don't let it like hold you back either. Just have discernment with the people that you're around. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. We got 10 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Cups. 4 of Wands. And 6 of Cups. All right, so I'm seeing someone being stuck on the past about something. I see that there's this new like love opportunity, new chance that can greatly fulfill them. Something like an offering could be very fulfilling to them, but they're so focused on something else that you can completely miss this opportunity. So maybe that's why the owl card's just coming out, like with the joy in the 6th house. The 6th of Cups, I'm seeing to have like that childlike energy when it comes to these things, and to kind of breeze off what it is that's in the past that's holding you back, or that you just keep focusing on. Like it could have been someone that like deceived you at one point in time. I think that it's time. It could be a family member, but I'm also seeing like with the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, a happy, stable home that maybe you're desiring. Someone could be desiring this. I'm also seeing a celebration, a reunion, like okay, this just feels so split up. Like this pile feels like some of you are watching someone else be happy, like maybe get married, for instance, and then like you're upset because like this is, I don't know if it's an analogy or actually somebody specific, but you're upset with the loss that you have. Like this could have been yours, but down the line it just separated it. That I'm just getting separation vibes, but not like someone is separating. It's more like this pile is separated into 2 different piles. There's that side of you that's very wise and observant, and then there's that side of you that's like shadow self and higher self. That's what I am feeling. It's like I don't know, that's just what I'm feeling, like the shadow side that's just stuck down here, stuck in the past, wondering what if. And then there's the higher side that's like, fuck it, I'm this boss, I'm just gonna do it. And then there's just 2 completely different spectrums. Like it just feels black and white, but there is no black and white. So let's see if we can get any more messages. Someone might be going to a party, but invited to a party by a childhood friend. Someone's thinking about death. That's interesting. All right, let's see what we got here. Some more cards. We got Sun, Spirit, Mars, Force, and Uranus, Genius. Okay, so with the Sun, Spirit, I'm telling you, man, like the way this is like set up and split up. With Sun Spirit, I'm seeing that your soul is being called to have more fun. But you're taking like the action that is being forced, like maybe there's like some type of argument, it's happening, and whatever it is, we have Uranus in the middle, and like I see this as a radical change. I see this as creating a balance into how we can take both aspects of ourselves, like this forceful past, like integrating the shadow and higher self, the light and shadow, and somehow merging them together. That's what I'm getting from this reading. Some of you guys feel down and need to tap into like your light side, but then there can't always just be light side, and some of you guys need to take assertion from Mars and get it going. I'm just gonna see if we can get some more. We have love, new beginnings, pride, and spirituality. That's the split. Pride got in the way. Pride is getting in the way of you and your happiness. It is. There's a new beginning, a love, like that could be a love relationship, it could be self-love, whatever. There's a new beginning, and in this relationship that I remember I said marriage, family, like an argument happened and there's pride that's getting in the way. With Mars, yeah, there's pride getting in the way. But then we have spirituality, and then like Uranus. So I'm seeing like a very spiritual change happening where you will be creating out of joy rather than like fear. Since love popped up, I want to see if we can get like some. These are like zodiac sign dices. I have the other ones, but I want to see like love, who this is pertaining to. So got three. We got Aquarius, Scorpio, and Scorpio. So those are the energies. We got Uranus here, and then Scorpio and Scorpio, which is very transformative. A very transformative, deep. Mars rules Scorpio as well. So Uranus, yeah, this is like a spiritual transformation. It could be like love related or not, but while we're on the topic of love, let's see what kind of messages we got for love. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. There is a split happening. Apples would be the person that is controlling you. Owls are being observant, thinking of a way to get away from it. Spirit is telling you to get out. Your spirit is just saying it's time to free yourself. Uranus, you want to rebel against this. This is a childhood, it could be a childhood relationship. You're getting out though, you're getting out. There's pride though, and I think it's involving family. Like for someone, it could be like marriage is really important to my family, and if I get out, I might be looked upon differently. But fuck that. Like joy is the ultimate creator. Don't worry about nobody else but yourself. For yourself, it's time to take control of your life. Yeah, it is time to get out. That's the split. There is a legitimate split happening. I mentioned weddings, and now we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Don't settle. Do not settle. You see the red flags. I know you guys see the red flags. You're servant. Don't settle. Your spirit is telling you not to settle. Do not settle. Like this is not it. There is a split. Do not settle. I want to get some confirmation cards what's happening in the month of January, and let's see what's happening for you guys. What are you guys manifesting? Go wild. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. Like we got the full moon in Leo with the sun card right here. Release all that BS. Whoever's trying to judge you, whatever. So I just see like there's a relationship where you guys could be engaged or married, right? And they're just so judgy and so like not respectful of who you really are. And you've been holding back for a while now. And it's time to take back who you really are. And spirituality to me personally, it's becoming your real authentic self, which is love. It's joyous. Like we're in this polarity, duality world dimension, so we see the good and bad and we're here to experience it, but at the end of the day, our essence is pure joy, our essence is pure love, and their essence is calling back for that. Your essence is calling for you to be you again, to get away from this person that is like deceiving you, not being honest with you, that is holding you back. And we have, what else are you manifesting? What else are we manifesting? This pile. I know I'm talking like as if it's a specific person, but it could be. It was an extra pile. So we got new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. This is not the first time it came out. Trust all will be well. So new moon in Libra, know you are loved. So no matter what you decide to do, stay or go, be yourself authentically, connect with yourself spiritually. Like Owl is very spiritual, like the 10 of Cups, like be yourself. Authentically yourself. Like Uranus is about like be authentically yourself. And if you guys end up breaking up or whatever, know that you are worth the wait. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, don't trap yourself, because somebody's feeling trapped. Someone feels like this is not it. So we got two new moon cards. New Moonology cards. We have nothing is yet set in stone. So remember that nothing is yet set in stone. So don't even feel like you have to stay. And then conclusions are within reach. Full moon, eclipse. So nothing is yet set in stone and conclusions are within reach. So a big ass change is happening. Uranus, change. Go wild, be free, have fun. Nothing is yet set in stone. So if you are thinking about getting married and it's not the one, that's fine. Nothing is yet set in stone. And something's ending because a new beginning's happening. So, and we have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. And then we have take a break, a life's work, not a session, get off the treadmill. So it's Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. We got go wild, but make sure to not like go too wild where you just stay grounded at the same time. Don't go too crazy, but take a break. Like that relationship could be in a break. Star Keeper is like saying you have the knowledge, more knowledge within you. That's why you have that that Owl card pop up. You have the Uranus Genius card pop up. So you have so much information in you. You are a keeper. Like you have the galactic information inside yourself, and like you should not be settling for anything less than what you are and who you deserve, because you are something very special. You are, I don't want to say high priestess vibe, but like you are the one that goes, you bring the knowledge down here. And if you trap yourself, one, you're going to feel trapped. You're going to feel like a lion in a cage. And two, part of your mission is not, you're an empath. You are like a starseed. Like you have been here before, and like there's no need to rush anything. And let's see if we can get any information here that I did not, any information that I missed. Jupiter in the 4th house in Gemini. Okay, so we have nothing is set in stone, so we have some more mutable energy, right? We have some more mutable energy. We have Jupiter, the planet of abundance, expansion, knowledge, and in the 4th house of going inwards, of your family, your roots, your ancestor. And in Gemini, the planet, the sign, the very curious, analytical, data collecting, sociable air sign. So again, the Gemini just kind of reconfirms that nothing is set in stone. Jupiter just is saying that there's so many blessings in other ways. An expansion of family, so maybe a new pet, maybe a new parent. But there's new beginnings. And family is definitely a topic for the month of January. Going inside your childhood is a topic. You being creative, being that curious person. I say with everything that I'm reading is to not settle, have fun, test the waters, and keep going. With the Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, and then Jupiter and in the 4th house with Gemini, like, you are very knowledgeable when it comes to these things. So don't settle. Do not settle. Big do not settle energy. And I got some self-care cards, so let's see what it says. Use your hands, Gemini. Be creative. Use your hands. Be creative this time. Go wild. Leo is a very creative sign. Libra is about creativity. It's Venusian. It's art. Create some art. Again, I am still getting babies, and you're allowed to not want the baby. You're allowed to want the baby. You're allowed to want the cat. You're not. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that's a possibility. Nourish your temple here, and like, watch what you eat. Make sure you're eating properly, because you are creating something. You are manifesting something. Be out with new beginnings. It's innovative. It's life-changing in your ways. So, and I feel like you're a very powerful manifestor. Tap into your spirituality. Create something within the spiritual realm, because you are very wise with the Jupiter, 4th house. Yeah. And we have Uranus too, with Mars and the Sun. Like, yeah, you got this. Like, whether it's like writing a book, whether it's journaling, whether it's social media, like creating your YouTube channel, like something that you speak, writing a blog about something spiritual that you enjoy. And like I said, spirituality to me is something like, it's what makes you authentic. It's how you feel the best authentic version of you. So whatever in those realms make you feel authentic. Like, use your hands to nourish your body. Temple, cook. Make sure you're cooking something that's very natural and raw, and for some of you, again, nourish your temple right, because somebody might be pregnant. So make a vision board. I love this. So you're gonna create in the month of January. Why not create the vision board? Why not see it? With joy is the ultimate creator. Create your life through the vision, and it doesn't have to be hard. Like, I created a vision board on my iPad, and I have my own home now. I have over 34K Instagram followers that I don't even know how I got, because I wasn't, like, I put it on there and I knew I was getting them. I just didn't know, because I deleted Instagram. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. Go back to that childlike energy that you had before. Get away from dwelling on a breakup, or dwelling what it is that you do not want, or the loss of something, and create something, learn something, write something, have fun, go wild, dance, like, love yourself. Just with Uranus here, I am genuinely seeing something that is, like I said, innovative, techie, maybe just out there. Be your most authentic self. And the person that's there trying to deceive you or whatever, don't even pay attention to them. Like, free yourself. We're no longer doing this. No, we are living our own lives. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that resonated with you. If you like me or my vibe, please consider subscribing, like down below, and comment, and be careful, have fun, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace, love, and sunlight.